Okay.
I'm having a little party for one over here. Welcome to Tori Talks TV, and welcome to episode 25. I am Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
Yep, and we love TV.
Yes.
So let's talk about it.
It's true.
I know. Happy to be here talking about our favorite subject, TV.
Yes.
So we're going to start things off with our segment called TV Tidbits. Mm-hmm. And I would like you to share your TV tidbit.
Okay, I will. Well, I have a very exciting one. In November, Nickelodeon is premiering a reboot of Blue's Clues.
Oh, I love Blue's Clues.
I know. I knew you did.
Blue's Clues.
And what's super exciting is that the host is going to be Joshua De La Cruz, who is a Filipino-American.
Go, Joshua!
And he's from Broadway, and he is best known for playing Aladdin.
Oh, he did?
On Broadway.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I love that. So I'm not really familiar with Broadway, but I am familiar with Aladdin.
Yeah.
And I know he can sing, which is awesome.
Right.
I also heard him sing in the trailer, so he's good.
That's so cool.
Blue's Clues not only has a modern look with the CGI animation.
Oh, right.
He also has a modern striped shirt, more up to date.
Okay.
And of course, having an Asian American actor is modern as well.
Amazing.
Yay, Blue's Clues.
Good
job. So, as you guys know, if you've watched our show in the past, I'm very happy to see Asians on TV because it's something I always wanted growing up.
I wonder why.
And can I just read a quote by Josh De La Cruz?
Please.
Because he says, growing up, I never saw anyone that looked like me on TV or film. This is a thing.
I believe it.
So more specifically, I never saw anyone on screen that looked like me but played an American, one that didn't have an accent or didn't do karate.
Oh my gosh.
And then he goes on to say that one of his favorite things is when he hears people say, he looks like me. Like his audience,
that's
like,
so sweet.
So I love it, and I'm just happy to have more examples of people on TV.
Let's keep it going.
Like me.
Keep it coming. Yeah, exactly.
Yay. I can't wait for this because I love Blue's Clues.
I watched it when I was probably too old to be watching it. I think I was 13, 14.
My kids are a little too old to watch it, but I'm gonna make them watch it.
Yeah.
Just so I can watch it too.
It's fun, it's cute, it's lighthearted.
And it's like detective, like you're building skills of like putting clues together to like understand.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's educational.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yes.
At 13. No, I like that Steve would draw. Yes. And I was like, I'm going to try that. Like, I mean, I'm still a terrible drawer, but.
And Blue is a girl. Blue girl. Like, that's totally that's still like a stereotype that people assume. You didn't know that Blue's a girl? I
didn't know.
Wow, I met Jetta as a boy. What?
Mind blown! I am learning so much from you.
Do that good of a job of busting up that stereotype.
I didn't pay attention.
But hey, next time.
Yes, next time.
Blue is a girl.
I'm so happy for you and everyone, and awesome. Great tidbit. Didn't know that. I'm gonna watch it. All right, so let's move on to my TV tidbit, and it's about Adam Levine leaving The Voice after 16 seasons.
Wow.
So Carson Daly was the one who announced it, not on The Voice, but on the Today Show. Mm-hmm. And he just kind of like said it out of nowhere. I think even the people on the Today Show were like, wait, what? And I guess like everybody's pretty shocked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was too. Mm-hmm. I mean, but he hasn't been winning lately, like at all, not even getting close. And also like, I think he was kind of controversial last season with what he did to the one contestant. Mm-hmm. Choosing the little girl Reagan over him.
I feel like he kind of set the stage for people not wanting to choose him as much. His team was pretty small.
Oh my gosh.
And the I forgot his name who picked him, but he was just like, yeah, you don't have that many people, so I'll choose you, Adam. Poor guy.
Oh, that's sad. That's not funny.
He would have had no one if the comeback person hadn't chosen him.
Oh my
gosh. LB, I think his name is. Yes, LB.
Yeah.
I think Pound LB.
Oh, that's cool.
It's not Pound, it's LB.
That's fine. It's all right. But yeah, well, there actually were some reports saying that like he was being difficult at some of these appearances, and like I guess NBC execs are kind of mad about it. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, obviously we can speculate all day long like the reason why he's leaving, but somebody also said that he was upset over the changes that they made, some of the rules that they made.
Well, it could possibly be related to the fact that there were no even teams at the end when they will, because it used to be like they would have like four and 4, 3, 3, 3, and 3, so it'd be 12.
Right.
But now, like, it doesn't matter.
It's a free-for-all.
So and then he has, like, almost no one. So.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
I'm just guessing.
That's a good guess. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, nonetheless, he did express his gratitude for the show. Mm-hmm. He said it was life-changing, and he just said it was time for him to move on. So like I was saying, the other judges, I guess they were super shocked, like John Legend and obviously Kelly Clarkson. Mm-hmm. She said that she was shocked, but she understood. She's like, he's still touring. He has 2 kids. Yeah. He's married. Like, he's got a busy lifestyle.
That's a lot.
And then, of course, good old Blake Shelton. He said, I don't know, he said some really nice, heartfelt things, and then at the end he was like, I'm going to miss that idiot.
Aww,
of course he did.
That's sweet.
I think I'll miss that the most. I'll miss the bromance between the two, Blake and Adam. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I kind of feel like it's the right move. Because, yes, exactly. And guess who is going to replace him? Are we so excited?
So excited.
It's Gwen Stefani.
Yay!
Blake's, girlfriend.
Do you think they're going to sit, like, on opposite sides? Like, Gwen's going to be in Adam's
the
chair?
bookends?
Yeah.
I think she will, actually. Don't you think?
Exchange, like, cute little glances.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be so fun to see again.
I'll help you pick the songs for her.
Yeah. Or are they going to have a little bit of, like, a little
rivalry? Yes. Mm-hmm.
Either way. I don't know if she will be on, like, most of the time, like, for all the seasons, but for sure next season she'll be there.
I'm so excited. I love Gwen.
Yeah, it's going to be, like, a nice fresh start.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Adam can focus on his music.
Yes, you need to, because I have been a little disappointed lately. With
your I was trying to be more gentle.
I said it. It came out. I've been trying to hold it back for so long, and I just spewed it out.
You should focus.
That's right. You need to get back to that.
Okay.
So, sorry. Let's do another TV tidbit. No?
Okay, yeah.
Do you have another one?
I do.
Perfect.
It's kind of a nice transition because we just talked about The Voice. I'm going to talk about America's Got Talent.
Okay.
So, did you see the video of Kodi Lee? He got the first golden buzzer of the new season. There's 2 new judges, Juliana Hough and Gabrielle Union.
Yeah.
And so Kodi came on with his mom. And Kodi, they did a, very, good job of emphasizing that he is blind and has autism. He's also part Asian.
Yes, he is. That's right.
And then he sang, and it was such a beautiful performance. And Gabrielle Union gave him the golden buzzer, which is awesome because he was so good.
Rightfully.
And so I kind of want to take this moment, though, to talk about, the discourse that came up around this. So I don't know if you know, but a lot of disability rights activists were unhappy with the way but hear me out.
Okay.
With the way that America's Got Talent and kind of the public are narrating his story, because they're saying that he is talented despite being blind and autistic, when it's really the fact that he is blind and autistic and talented. There's nothing wrong with being blind or autistic.
Right.
And the way that they're kind of doing this whole narrative of overcoming disability is what's called ableist. Do you know what ableist is?
I've never heard that.
Ableist is when able-bodied people think that they are better than the disabled. Ableism.
Whoa.
That's actually a phrase that I was not familiar with, but once I kind of read about it, I was like, oh, I can see that.
That's amazing.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So what I love about his story, though, is that it has kind of created this kind of discussion about, the way that we tell a story about somebody's talent. Because it's all about, the way that we were talking about it in the public. I would say that I'm as guilty of it until I kind of read about it. I can see the argument.
Way. Yeah.
Right?
I think so.
So don't be mad at America's Got Talent. It stirred up this discussion.
Yeah.
And now I kind of have a better understanding of how to talk about,
it needed to happen. It needed to happen.
And I got to see another Asian person on TV.
This has been a good week for you.
Yes.
I'm very happy for you. That's awesome. Yeah, when I heard him, I knew about this. Yeah, I heard him sing and I was floored.
Yes, he's so talented.
Wow. Beautiful. I hope he goes all the way. I mean, because he's talented.
Yes.
Not just because of other things.
Exactly.
Jeez. It's like a fly or something. That's gross. Okay, sorry. I that was a very passionate. Yes. TV tidbit. I agree. Awesome. Very, very cool. All right, so my TV tidbit now, my second one, because I got another one in the can, is about IKEA. But why IKEA? That's so weird. Well, guess what? They're recreating iconic TV living rooms using their furniture.
Is that The Simpsons?
You nailed it. I was going to quiz you, and you're just that good.
Wow.
So IKEA has now made it possible for customers to immerse themselves in their favorite television shows by recreating the living rooms from such TV shows as The Simpsons, Friends and
What?
Stranger Things.
Nice.
I know. I couldn't believe this. This is amazing. So the nostalgia campaign is being called, ironically, real life series. So to be honest with you, IKEA never like actually said that that's what they're doing, like that this is like based on the TV sets and TV living rooms, but I mean it's very obvious. So the Simpsons room is called Room for Families.
Okay.
And then the Friends is called Room for Mates. Okay. And then the Stranger Things room is called Room for Everyone.
Oh.
Which could imply that it's a space for humans and those creatures that are like from the upside down. Okay, maybe, possibly. Anyway, I think that's so cool. And obviously it's not going to be exact because they're using their furniture, but it's pretty close. So, like, I wouldn't mind living in Monica's living room.
Yes.
Having that. Right?
I'm so curious about this now.
Okay, well.
So this is how it's going to be when you go into the store. And you'll just, but it's already existing furniture. They didn't make new furniture.
They already have this furniture, yes. So they're using what they already have. So, yeah, if you look at the image, there's actually, like, they show prices next to everything. Oh, nice. And these are things that they already have. So, yeah, it does say that it's included in the catalog for the products that they use. So they can customize it yourself. You don't have to go there and be like, I'll take the Simpsons room. You can just, like, pick and choose the furniture if you want to do. But the advertisements are expected to run in print, catalogs, and on social media, starting in the United Arab Emirates, but we'll get there. Okay. Either way, I know where to find you. So I was so excited about that. I mean, the 90s is coming back, so like I could probably get away with Monica's living room. I think
so. At least that little frame over your peephole.
I gotta find that, and I will paint my living room purple.
Yes.
If anything.
I would too.
Yeah. So that's super fun.
That is fun.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
Good job, IKEA. I know what you're doing with that. All right, so we're going to move on to another one of our segments, which is called Worth-a-Watch.
Worth-a-Watch.
Yeah, so we're going to recommend something we think is watchworthy.
Worth-a-watch and watchworthy.
Sure.
Yes.
So, hey, did you want to go first, maybe?
Sure. Okay, so mine is, it's a Netflix original that just came out May 31st. That was yesterday.
No way.
It's called Always Be My Maybe.
Always Be My Maybe, not
cute?
Baby.
Maybe.
Oh, My Maybe. Wait, is that about, like, friends with benefits?
Kind of like a romantic comedy about, like, people who maybe were friends, but maybe they'll get together one day. So maybe.
So call me maybe.
Yeah. But it stars Randall Park, who is the star of Fresh Off the Boat, and Ali Wong, who's hilarious. And
she's so funny.
Yes. And they are childhood friends who like have a little fling, but then they kind of separate, and then this is like when they meet again as adults.
Okay.
And it's so funny and so smart, and I don't want to give anything away because like the little things are like what make it really fun.
Yeah.
But one of the things I love about it is that they are both Asian, and it isn't a case where it's just like, okay, let's put Asian people in a movie so we can like check that diversity box off, like there's Asian people. Like being Asian is part of their cultural identity and they get to express it. Like one example is like flashing back to when their kids are like eating Pocky sticks. You know Pocky sticks?
Yeah, I know, because of you.
Only Asian people have Pocky sticks. But there's little jokes along the way too.
Oh, that's cool.
Like one of them is where she's like, oh, my parents say they're gonna pick me up at the airport, and I said I can like just pay for a car, and they're like, no, you're like, we won't let you tip anyone. We're not gonna.
No.
Yeah. So it's like little.
Oh, that's cool.
To me, it's really funny because my parents would probably be like, oh no, but you don't want to have to leave a tip.
Isn't that funny?
It is so funny.
That's
so
great.
Just like really little tiny moments that are like really relevant to me growing up as an Asian American are in there. But at the same time, the movie's not about race.
Gotcha.
It's not about racism, but culture is a part of the movie. And I like that.
So, like, you would get those little, like, inside jokes. I don't know what you would call them. Those
just like little
innuendos.
moments that are like important to a culture, but it's not, the movie is not all about that culture.
Okay, so it would be like educational for me to be like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It would probably just, or it might not matter at all.
Right.
But it's just that it's there.
That's really neat.
You know who else is in it? Keanu Reeves. Little cutie.
What?
I miss him.
That man gets hotter and hotter every year.
And Daniel Day Kim.
Oh my gosh, I missed him from Lost.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's good. Oh, and by the way, just FYI, this was directed by Ninotchka Khan, who created Fresh Off the Boat.
Amazing.
And Russell Wong is the star of Fresh Off the Boat. Oh, for real? Oh, another show with Asian people.
What are you talking
All
about?
of my things today had
There's a theme here.
Yes, there needs to be more, but I'm happy that this week, like you said, was a great week.
Yeah,
for me.
The ball's rolling. Definitely happening. Good things are happening. Yes. That's so cool. Very, very cool. Never heard of it, but now I'm curious.
Netflix.
You had me at Daniel Day Kim.
Yes.
Okay. So, thank you for that recommendation. My recommendation is for all those Game of Thrones fans that are feeling a little empty inside since the end of the series, since the finale. So, on HBO, they had this documentary called Game of Thrones, The Last Watch. It's an hour and 55 minutes. Sounds like a very long time, but it was worth it. So I really want the people that are very upset with the ending of Game of Thrones to watch this, just so they know, before you completely bash it, just know that, like, so many people worked on this and worked very hard. Doesn't mean that means it's a good show. I'm just saying appreciate it a little bit more because, wow, they go into... There's, like, warehouses dedicated to, like, the costumes and the prosthetics and, like, I mean, everything. And it was really cool. There's this one guy, his name is Andy, whatever. He has been part of the Stark's Guard for, like, 5 seasons or whatever. He comes back every year, and he's just like, I'm just a fan. Aww. And he's so cute. And then he goes and he gets all fitted, and he's, like, excited. He's like, here we go again. And he even has some close-up shots. It's kind of cool. Oh. He's like, I didn't even know. And they have their little accents. I'm a sucker for accents. I think he's Irish. Anyway, so his name's Andrew McClay. I have it right here. Yeah. So, and then it's cute. The documentary, like, follows him amongst other people, but him through the whole thing. By the end of it, when it's his last scene that he's being shot, that is shot, he cries. Aww. And he's like this burly man, bearded man. He's just like, you know, I love Game of Thrones. And then he's like, he got very emotional on the last day of shooting. So, yeah, that was really cool to see. And then when they show the crew members, they have Sarah Gower. She's prosthetics co-department head. Oh. And it doesn't just show how amazing the prosthetics are, the wounds and the, you know, blown off arms and the Jamie's arm. I saw that picture. That was so cool. It actually shows how much of her life is taken up by this. Yeah. She's like FaceTiming her daughter, who I don't think she's seen in a very long time. Aww. She's like a younger girl. Yeah. So again, it just like makes you appreciate all the time and effort that went into making Game of Thrones. So there's that. And then this is, I don't know why I thought this was like the most interesting thing, but you know the guy who plays the Night King, Vladimir Furdik? He's got a very heavy accent. I don't know. But he started out as a stunt coordinator for Game of Thrones. I mean, really? Just that's his job. He's always been a stunt coordinator. He's always like behind the scenes. Well, I guess one of the creators was like, "Hey, did you want to be like the Night King?" He's like,
well, I
"What?"
Guess he doesn't talk.
Right. Yeah. He even said that. He's like, "I never thought about being an actor, and it's weird to be at the front of the camera." But yeah, he ended up being the Night King. After all that, I know, it was super cute. And then, of course, you see the last table read. Aww. And, I mean, this is, like, circulating the webs. But the scene of Kit Harington finding out when because they're reading. There's somebody reading it, like maybe the script supervisor or something. Mm-hmm. He's reading all of it. And John is like, well, Kit Harington is like, he sees it. And when they get to the moment where they're like, you know, the dagger that, you know, pierced her heart. He's like emotional about it. And then there's Emilia Clarke, and she's like, yeah, aww. You kill me. And then when they reveal that Arya is the one that lunges at the Night King and everybody's cheering for her, it was so cute. It was like this big family at the table, yeah. And I will point out one other thing if you haven't seen it yet. Varys, the actor who plays Varys, I think his name, Conlon, whatever, he's awesome. When he finds out that he dies, he doesn't look happy. He, like, reads it and, like, because Daenerys does her whole, like, I sentenced you to death, and so Emilia Clarke's reading it. He literally takes it, shuts it, and throws it down, and just, like, sits back. I don't think
he made it to the penultimate episode.
I know, but I think he didn't like the way he went out. I'm not sure. And then
it wasn't right.
I know. And then there's Lena Headey sitting next to him, who plays Cersei, and she's like, sorry, man. I mean, but no, it was really, really, awesome. I don't know. It's worth a watch for just seeing, like, the cast members, but also gotta give props to the crew. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. But they also show like a little throwback video of their first table read. There's like little Maisie Williams, little Arya. Cute. Yeah, that was super cute. Ned's there, Catelyn Stark, all the people that we lost along the way. So, boy, is that worth a watch. It really is, because
I would watch it.
Yeah. You see everything that goes into it. And it's cool. They'll show, like, they showed Amelia getting her wig on and, like, talking to her, like, her lady who does it. And she's like, I can't believe this is the last time we're going to do this. I know. It's very emotional. It makes you appreciate it more. And I just want to point out that there were a lot of people that were not happy with the ending of Game of Thrones.
I've heard.
The finale.
Have
you heard that?
A little bit.
Oh, okay, great. So there's somebody else who was on a show that they weren't happy about the finale, Seinfeld. Jason Alexander came out and he tweeted them. He said, I'm going to read it. He said, "Dear Game of Thrones Company, I know a little something about finales and disappointed fans. My advice, live in that joy. The joy that you're a part of something that moves people so. You were all magnificent. My family and I loved it all. Thanks."
Aww.
Jason Alexander. Anyway, I thought that was funny. Why do people hate finales? Is it because, like, they had something in their head and it didn't happen that way?
Possibly. They had some expectations or wishes.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Or they're just mad that it's over and they want to not miss it, so they hate it.
It's manifesting as anger. But you're sad. But you're sad. I am too.
I didn't love you anyways. You're not that great.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got better things to do than
right.
watch this crap.
Oh, wasn't that so sad? Oh, I'm talking too much. Okay, time's up, everyone. You've made it to the end of episode 25, and we did too, and that was a fun one. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. And don't forget to like and comment and subscribe, because we love this. We have so much fun doing it, and we like to hear from you. Thanks so much. Okay, everybody, happy TV watching. See you next time on Tori Talks TV with Dr. S. Bye.
Oh, by the way, is there somebody named Russell Wong?
Did I say Russell Wong?
I do.
There was an actor, Asian actor.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, damn
I wrote it down.
Randall, damn it. Fix
I wrote
it.
down street called Randall
Did
Park,
I
Russell Wong.
Did I?
Yeah.
Damn it.
You're like,
That's really
Russell Wong
bad.
from Fresh Off the Boat. I'm like,
Damn it. It's
it has
because
a
I'm
name
drunk.
up there, everything, Randall Park.